This segment is sponsored by the West Michigan Home and Garden Show. Back for its 41st season, the show offers 13 feature gardens, 5 free seminar stages, and more than 350 exhibitors. It runs March 3rd through the 6th at DeVos Place in Grand Rapids and is always just the antidote we need for a Michigan winter. Carolyn Alt joins us now to tell us more about this year's show. Hi, Carolyn.
Hi, good morning. It's great to be here.
You know, there is something about walking into DeVos Place and smelling all the fragrances of spring, seeing all the plants and the landscape and the home improvement ideas. It is pretty inspiring this time of year, isn't it?
It is, we're sort of trapped at home, and I think we have all been experiencing a little more trapped at home over the last couple of years. So we're super excited to be able to open the doors on the show and welcome everyone back. Recently I was writing to an exhibitor saying it just didn't feel like spring last year. without our kickoff and without, just a tradition that we're all very used to. Yes. So we're super excited to be back and bring everything that people are used to in the show and give them something to look forward to.
Yeah, tell me about the show. What do you have planned?
Well, we've got all of our landscapers back, and that's so exciting. And like you said, 300 plus exhibitors, and these are local businesses. So, we talk about that a lot, but these are folks that have been, they're from West Michigan, whether you are working on, a basement remodel or a kitchen remodel, or maybe a winter has done in your roof. The nice thing about the timing of the show also is that it really is, kind of spring cleaning and gives you a chance to assess where things are in your home and find all the experts that you need. So it's eye candy for sure. It's fun to just walk around and look and get great ideas, but it also is about the execution of those ideas, and exhibitors are really ready to schedule appointments and talk to you about specifics and get projects on their calendar.
Very nice. You mentioned the feature gardens, 13 of them. That sounds like a lot. That's one of my favorite things.
It is a lot, and it's asking a lot of our West Michigan landscape community, but they love to be there. They love a little bit to show off. It's kind of fun for them to be able to do designs of their own creation, as opposed to working specifically to a client, and they really get to show off their personalities, which speaks kind of to one of the great things about the show is that in-person component. And you really get to see what their personalities are like, whether it's a landscaper or a kitchen remodeler or, a builder or, even a service provider. Mm-hmm. You are getting to meet these folks in person and, make decisions about who you're connecting with and bringing into your home to take care of the projects that you need. So, it's in person. Who's sick of emailing and calling? I am.
Yeah, for sure. Now you've got a lot of free seminars on stage. Who are you going to have doing those?
Oh my gosh! So one of my favorites is on our home stage, Kate Wirt. She's an organization expert, and I just think it's something we can all benefit from, both from sort of the specific tips to some of that emotional processing of, downsizing and cleaning out, the nooks and crannies, and as your family goes through changes and your kids grow up, so she really helps you think through that process. Leslie Hart-Davidson, interior designer, of course. Chef Angus is back on the cooking stage. I think maybe one of the biggest things we missed in not having the show last year was hearing and smelling the cooking stage and Chef Angus and all of his great ideas. So we've got 5 stages, and education is, of course, one of the critical components. So those that I've talked about, and also don't forget the garden stage and the garden to table stage. I think there's probably 40 seminars on everything from growing tomatoes to annuals, perennials, tree care, whatever it is you need.
All right. Lots of options. Once again, the Home and Garden Show runs March 3rd through the 6th. It's at DeVos Place. Showtimes and ticket prices are available at showspan.com. Carolyn, thank you.
Thanks for having me. See everyone down at the show.